Hey guys, tonight I am preparing some St. Louis ribs and I'm doing it in the oven. And I'll show you how I do it. First thing I do is I rinse it. This is a very bony cut and shards frequently get in the package, so I rinse it to help make sure that all of that is gone. Alright, so on the back side of these ribs is silver skin, and this is what I need to remove prior to seasoning it. So let me get that correct knife. I've been working with a bunch of bones. I prefer to have a smaller blade. I have better control over it. So now I'm going to use a paper towel and I'm going to try to peel this off. Which I usually get it off it, but it's never usually in one piece. Yeah, it's going to be in slivers. It's not the easiest part of it, but I'll tell you what, using a paper towel to help you get a grip on it really helps a lot. Stuff is very, very, very slippery. Alright, now I'm getting a better grip. That's one good piece right there, and that will be wonderful for the chickens. Alright. Let me see. I'm not sure how I'm going to get under this side of it. I have one little piece more here to get. Which, you know, if you don't get it all, it's not going to kill anybody. Okay? It's just not the most pleasant thing. Some people don't mind it, but I personally have a pretty strong aversion to the way it feels trying to chew it. It's not. See, this seems to be so much fat. It seems to be so much fat. It's a shame to lose any of it, but if it has that stuff under it, which it doesn't seem to. Okay, so, all right. So we've gotten all of the silver skin off of the back of this. Give me 1 second. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to liberally salt this. The seasoning that I have, which is seasoning that I've made myself, has no salt in it. I just prefer to do it like this. It's a pretty good coating of that. Alright. Now for my spice mix, which I'm going to put on here liberally. So I'm putting it on as dry, which I guess would really mean something if I was putting it on a grill, but it's too cold and I don't even know how to grill. I just am bad at it. Alright. And this is a last minute season. You know, it's best to do this ahead of time. But I forgot I had these and I was so excited when I found them. I was like, no, we're having them tonight. Just, that's how it's going to be. Okay, let me get... So I'm going to wrap this in foil. I'm going to close it up tight, kind of like an envelope. And you know, you can put seasoning on the underside, and I have. But frankly, most of it goes to waste on ribs. The way that I'm cooking them, yeah, usually just it ends up on people's fingers and they don't lick it all off. So spice is not cheap, so I just don't usually throw it all on the back. I have in the past, but I'm not doing it anymore. All right. But what I am going to do is add even more of that seasoning and rub it in even more. Because I really want it around all the edges. I want that flavor to be in there. I love the fat that's on these ribs. That's going to be really yummy. Alright. So this is one of the ways that I like to get the spices up on the edges. I fold it up. Fold it up. Just kind of pat it in there. Not going to be perfect, but it'll be in here. For sure. Alright. Now, I'm going to close this envelope up. Alright, it's in this beautiful little envelope. And now I'm going to do the other side of these ribs. And we're going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 2 hours. So we'll be back. Guys, so I trusted my nose, and at 1.5 hours in, I had to check them. These are perfectly done. So we're going to stop this part of it right now. I'm going to glaze them with a wet barbecue sauce and pop them under the broiler just until they're crispy. Now I've basted the ribs. I'm going to put them in the oven with the broiler on high until it gets bubbly. So it'll be about 5 or 6 minutes at the most. Alright guys, it's bubbly and crispy, and that is perfect for me. So now it's time to pull this out and serve it up. Y'all, final step, plating up. Alright, so ribs with sweet potatoes and collards, that's what's for dinner tonight. See you next time. Bye.